plant friends, it's Jolene here. Today I have a big and exciting project to share with you guys. I've been wanting to do it for so long. So my project is to mount my bird nest fern. So most of you have heard of Staghorn fern, mounting Staghorn ferns. The reason I'm mounting my bird nest fern is because I really didn't have much luck in my local nurseries with these Staghorn ferns. Most of the Staghorn ferns I found are either mounted on the wall or like grouped in a big basket, and they are pricey. If you were like me trying to look for them, you know what I'm talking about. Some of them are $50, $60, and I've seen some are $200. I mean, don't take me wrong, they are beautiful, they are huge, they're gigantic, and really when you get $50 bucket of Staghorn ferns, you're probably looking at 6 or 7 of them grouped together, so it's a good value. However, I don't think I'm at the stage that I can commit to buying $50, $67 plants at the time. Majority of my plants are like around $10, $20, some are $3, $4 I pick up from Trader Joe's. And I'm really happy with the plants I have. So I was thinking, what if I make my own mounted fern? And I went on Amazon and I was looking at the materials I need, and I got everything for about roughly $30. And it's a really good deal because with the materials I've bought, I can probably make 6, 7, or even 8 more mounted ferns on my wall. So if you're thinking about mounting your bird nest fern or Staghorn fern, I hope you find this video helpful. I will introduce all the tools I use and all the materials I've prepared, and also I will walk you through step by step how I mount my own bird nest fern. So bird nest fern and Staghorn fern, they are both epiphytic species, which means their original habitat was growing on trees. So mounting them is kind of like mimicking their original habitat, and also is just cool. It looks really cool. And here's a tip of the crazy plant friends out there: if you're trying to convert your guy friend, boyfriend, husband, guy roommates into this whole amazing plant thing, and maybe I would recommend you start with Staghorn fern or bird nest fern, mounting them on the wall and give it to them, and maybe they will really like it. It's just very masculine thing. I think it's gonna be really easy, a lot easier for guys to, to get into plants from there. So and I did with my husband. He thinks he thought I was crazy with all the plants everywhere in my home until I introduced him to Staghorn fern, and he really liked the idea, and he was very positive about it. Actually, he encouraged me to make this video and talk about how I made it. So let's get started. So now you've got your wooden mounting board. You can choose which direction you like to mount it on the wall, either horizontal, vertical, or even diagonal. It depends on how big your fern is and also your preference. So in this case, I decided to mount my bird nest fern horizontally. So I just took it out of its original terracotta pot, and I've actually already cleared the soil a little bit. That's why the root ball is smaller than you would probably expected. Now I just take a pencil, kind of drew the size of the root ball on my wooden board. So my next step is take my nails and start to hammer them into the wooden board. I just hammer them one by one along the edge, the outline of the circle I just drew. They don't have to be close to each other, but keep in mind that we're going to wrap the fish wire onto these little nails. So you still want them to be anchor points for your root ball. So now I've just taken some pre-moist moss. So I'm going to lay the moss evenly onto my wooden board. You only need a very thin layer of the moss, since you're going to also have the soil on top of it and then another layer of moss, so you don't want it to be too thick. Now I'm taking my fish wire. I'm just going to tie a knot on one of the nails that I hammered in. This is going to be the first secure point. Then I take my bird nest fern. I'm ready to lay it on top of my the moss base I just built. Now I'm just evenly covering my root ball with a small amount of moss. You can always add more moss if it's not enough, so don't be too heavy-handed at the beginning. And this step is completely optional. If you want to add a second layer of security, you can do this, or you can skip it and jump into the fish wire section. So now I just cut a piece of burlap and try to see if it will cover the entire root ball. Then next, the most important process, which also I found the most tedious, is wiring. Is taking your fish wire, start to go between the nails, try to secure your bird nest fern. It's pretty tedious process, but if you did it right, then it definitely will secure your bird nest fern or your Staghorn fern very, very well. Okay guys, it is done. It is over, and I'm so glad. It was harder than I expected because I thought I was able to do it alone. But in the middle of it, I had to get my husband. I had to get him to hammer some nails in there for me. And I have to have him to put his thumb on my nails so I can successfully wrap all my nails with the fish line, which was exhausting. I was exhausting. I mean, if you are a handy person, I mean, it's gonna be such a fun project. But if you're kind of like me, can't really even hold a hammer properly, then it's gonna be a quite challenge. But it's still fun. I had so much fun just team working with my husband, because usually when it comes to hanging pictures on the wall, it's always him. Changing light bulb is always him. And this time I actually hold hammer and hammer all the nails in. Well, I got some help, but still I'm proud of myself. I am proud of myself. If you follow my video and if you were able to do by yourself, then give you 2 thumbs up. you know, you're better than me. You're really better than me. But yeah, I just want to give you guys some feedbacks about what I think I would definitely change next time when I mount another fern. I think first of all, the nails. I want to talk about the nail I use. I don't think they are the best option. So I showed you guys these ones. So see, the head of the nail is so small. So when you have the fishware to wrap it around the nail, try to secure the fish line, it kind of always just unwrap itself, just always slip off, and that drives me crazy. Oh, see, they all came off. They all just come off. Believe it or not, I still have this anger in me. I have to let it out somehow. Maybe I'll just go eat a big meal afterward, eat hot pot or eat spicy food, or whatever it is. I gotta get it out. I was just not mad at myself or mad at the plant. It's just, it always, when you want to do something and then so badly, it just repetitively, life just beats you down again and again and again. But you know, I'm still proud of myself for finishing this project. That's probably the biggest thing I'll say. And the second thing, yes. So if you are like me, you decided to do the optional step, which is put the burlap on top of the moss to kind of give a second layer of security, I would recommend that you get some stapler gun to literally staple the outline of the burlap and then cut the edges off to the shape you wanted. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and I certainly loved and hated the process, but I hope you had fun watching it, and I hope you get something out of it. If you did it, or you're just thinking about doing it, or if you have more questions, please leave a comment below. I would love to hear your thoughts, and if you like my video, please give thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Alright guys, this is what it looks like after the creative process, the disaster, and also my dog's passed out. Hey baby, wake up, mama's done.